Boss time. Alright, he spits fire at ya. Okay, sorry about that. He spits fire at ya, and then as he produces the skulls and makes them fly towards you, shoot them when they're within reasonable range, and then you can use them as stepping stones. The trick is to just get used to when to fire, how to hit them, how to create what you need. Beware that after a while they will after a while they will fall, so it lasts a short while. The basic trick is you just need to follow him. Even if you think you're going to be shooting too high, if you just shoot towards them, then you'll hit them. And yes, you can't hurt him either. Just follow him. Generally, it shouldn't be too difficult once you get used to the general idea, and yet that's climbable, so it doesn't matter if you wouldn't quite hit the top. And yes, he is jumping over there and leaving you. This is where it gets a bit more tricky. Shoot that. Shoot that. Make sure you give yourself enough space to fly over. Watch out, because if the two skulls collide, then they both fall. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Watch out. Oh, that never normally happens. I apologise. So let's do this bit again. Should be fun. Sorry, I was wondering if I could trick him into sending more of the skull heads out, so I could get to him. Other Let's Plays I might be what I've been watching. I have a short while ago, maybe a month or so, watched Halloween 4545's video of the video game that's based upon the Cthulhian mythos written by H.P. Lovecraft. That was a very interesting game. I can't recall offhand, what was it called? I can't believe I've forgotten the name of it actually. It's been a month though, also. Oh yeah, this bit's the longest, and so it's the most tricky. Remember, you just shoot. He sends out about 4 or 5 of them, I think it was. And then he disappears. Let's get our elixir. Huh? Wait. What's this?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Gold! Always believe in your... Okay. You're indestructible! Ah, he's given us the choice. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like, yep. No elixir for us. Let's have all the gold, get big, rich and fat, and live on an island. While the pirates take over our world and turn it into a dark and doomed filled place. But, you know, that's the end. Looks like that was the final boss. Well, they can get someone else to save them. Not like I really care. Right? Right? Oh, so I guess it was just a fantasy. And yeah, you can keep repeating the I want the treasure thing as much as you want, you'll still get the same, the end, and it will always come back to this screen. So you might as well just push. Unless you want to see that funny the end, you might as well just push that I don't want the treasure. Even though we really do. Or do we? Actually, that elixir of life sounds more interesting. Falling out of a badly rendered texture. I often wonder, sometimes looking at this, whether or not it was all just a dream.
You made the right decision.
Your staff.
Yeah. This is the elixir of life.
Wait, bubblegum juice. And he trips over. You haven't got any more of that elixir of life, have you? You just leave for the normal exit. In the Dreamcast version, there is an alternative exit next to the cave bedrooms, because in that one it's near the beginning, so it gives you an alternative exit for to quickly get out. But you can now go into the cave bedrooms anytime you want via another portal, I think. So I think I'll save. I just worry about losing the data, because if I save, then I can't go back. I really ought to make multiple save files, really. That would be a good thing to consider, maybe. I'll see.
There are no more masks here, but there's still some
Yeah, no interesting lumps. We need to go fight Clark and give him his kryptonite. I mean, give him his elixir.
here, but there's still some.
Which one of these? Ah, that one, of course. Glowbox's house. I don't really like the name of the first two areas, I must admit. The Minisaurus Plains and Glowbox's house. The last one's called, really nice name, it's called Rainbow Creek, which is quite nice, really. I wish they called the first two areas something different. Maybe not the first one, but Glowbox's house, I wish they'd called that something else, like, I don't know, the cliffs, or... because it is set along the cliffside and whatnot. And so what we can do is, rather than having to walk all the way back to that door, we can just actually... Sorry, I was just wondering about something, I was just counting the stones. But yeah, what we can do instead, if he'll shut up and he'll move out of the way, we can go back to the mini hills this way, which is quicker than rather than going all the way back and trying to find the doorway again. If that makes any sense. So these are like quick entrances to the levels. But yeah, I've been watching the video by Halloween. I tried watching Fear, but I didn't really have much interest in it. What I'll do next time is I'll show you me going back to finding Clark, and I'll complete a bit more. But until then, I'll see you later, okay?